Okay. Okay. This is gonna be a little delayed, but we should have things up shortly, I swear. I definitely did not get distracted beforehand. No, that never happens with any of these events. These are meticulously planned in outcam. It'll be a little longer. Not too much longer, but yeah. Meticulously planned in Okay, okay. Six minutes delay, but things are a little chaotic this morning than expected, and definitely not because a actual full game went down. No, that couldn't possibly have been the case. No, I don't know what you're talking. Oh, I gotta lower the camera already. Like there we go. There we go. There we go. Which game? Okay, I might have not have play tested someone's NEOCATICS deck earlier. I may or may not have. But let me tell you, they cooked hard. That's all I can really say to that one, is they cooked hard. Okay. Oh, gee, I didn't even realize I had my own stream up. I just need this for chat anyways. And it refuses to show me just that. God, I love YouTube. Yeah, the chat's just gone. On YouTube. Why? Are you like this? It straight up just does not want to show the YouTube chat. What the heck? It's like, nah, YouTube chat, what's that? Join the... Yeah, no. Chat's just gone on YouTube. Nah, it's always YouTube and some weird crap. Oh, well. Let me see if I can get it back. Nope, it's just a blank box. Cool. To watch on YouTube or Discord, either will work. Give me 1 second. Alright. Actually, probably have to be YouTube, to be honest. Because, well, guess theoretically both. Theoretically both, but... Oh, now it wants to allow me to... There we go. Now it wants... Now chat shows up on YouTube. Cool, and I'm not adjusting this window worth living shenanigans now. Okay. Some things are going to feel like a little bit of a repeat, but I promise so much has happened over like the past month. It is actually ridiculous. Like, genuinely ridiculous. To some people, this is going to sound like a repeat. To others, this is going to be new information, but I'm here, and I'm here to stick with with stuff, basically. Right, without any actual further delays. What could possibly be coming around this time? I was hoping a little bit more information, but there's still quite a bit to go over. So, we have the official Wave 1. There's no strings attached this time. There's no, oh, we gotta have this many pre-orders in, or this and that has to happen. No. Official Wave 1. No questions asked. Already available. And we'll get more details into that. This is just the final, hey, this is actually Wave 1. Like, forget everything in the past. Put that to the side. That never happened. This is it. Okay? Get that out of the way. Because I know some people are going to look at Wave 1 and be like, you're joking, right? No. So, next thing is going to be UGem at cons, conventions, card shows, and all that jazz. This is going to more be applying to people within the Orlando area, more so. And that'll kind of explain itself when we get to that. That's gonna be another big thing. That's something that's actually brand new. That's starting this year, next month. Actually, it's starting next month. That is a brand new thing that we're starting, and hopefully it should help us gain some traction and all that jazz. We'll see how it goes. Next thing, we also have the online challenge series. This one's gonna be a little bit more up in the air, depending on how many people we can get in, but I'm hoping that number is going to grow. It is going to be an online challenge series to begin with. In person, we want to wait till there's more available, essentially. Because right now you can only get the 2 pre-constructed decks. And, well, you can't really have a competitive scene with just that available. But once we get more decks out, maybe start releasing booster boxes, then we'll start doing in person. But we definitely want to get the online scene going as well. And we will actually have more major prizes and stuff coming out for that. Alrighty. Basics covered. Basics covered. That is what's going to be on tap for today. So, Wave 1. This is the big important bit. Wave 1. Now, I'm not 100% guaranteeing that start shipping date. I know that we should be getting in our stuff the day before, and whatever's the day after we get our stuff in, that's like the full date. We had the release date set for March 1st, but as soon as we start getting stuff in, we're sending it out. So, as of right now, Tuesday, next Tuesday, any orders placed in will be shipped out. That is beyond a doubt. If we do get our stuff delayed on our end, obviously we'll keep people updated. That's why I say March 1st is like official release. Because if we don't have it in by then, something majorly happened wrong. And that's bad for way more reasons than one. But as of right now, as it stands, the 25th is the official ship out date. If you ordered it right now, that's when it'll come to you, or start heading your direction. So you can add on shipping days and do the math in your head. So, any of the pre-coded decks are going to be the $14 price point. This is the lowest price point we're realistically going to have. Obviously, before anything crazy, right? But $14 a deck, that is what we have them at. That is our exclusive price directly through us. If this hits store shelves or anything, which we're still working on, we're contacting a bunch of places. Some of them are starting to consider it, but nothing official yet. They will not have it this low. And end the story. $14, that's our firm price. And nowhere else is likely to have it at that same rate. Right now, the only 2 pre-codeds available is going to be NEOCATICS and Predator Drigget. That is what we have for this Wave 1. As more waves come out, we will be having more deck styles coming out. But again, we have to get through we're going to have to get through Wave 1 first. So we get through Wave 1, then there'll likely be a Wave 1 re-release alongside more deck styles. And another thing we're offering is if you don't want to just get one, you want to get both of the styles, instead of paying $28 for them individually, you can get them together as a bundle for only $26. And that is going to be one NEOCATICS deck and one Predator Drigget deck included within that 2-deck bundle. All of this is available online. You will have to pay a separate shipping cost. This is cost before shipping, and this would be the cost if you get it in person at any of our shows coming up. And if you decide you want to pick it up at any of those shows, then that'd be something you coordinate with us. Like if you said, hey, I want to buy it, but I'm going to be pulling up to the March 1st card show, we'd be like, bet, okay, we'll handle that for you. And then you either pick it up March 1st, or if you can't make it, we'll just have to hold it. Or Alternatively, say, hey, if you can't make it to any of the events, we're just going to have to charge you $5 shipping to get it. Or cancel your order altogether. So, that is the Wave 1 details. Again, we should be getting it in this Monday and start shipping out on Tuesday. But again, it's subject to when we actually get them in, which should be, again, Monday. But, you know how USPS is. Moving on. Again, this is more details about the decks themselves. They will come with a deck box this time. This time around, this is not something we had with our previous stuff, but they will have a deck box with them that all the cards will be in. And that will be shipped out in more protective packaging. Actually, to be specific, a bubble mailer, and if you don't know what that is, you're welcome to look that up. So, again, the deck will come with a deck box this time around. That is something we're going to offer with all our pre-coded decks hereforth. They will all come with deck boxes. That is a guarantee. And then obviously, when you do order it, make sure you do look. You will have an option to pick your deck. If you catch it early enough. You say, whoops, I accidentally selected this deck, and you haven't, and it hasn't been shipped out yet. So, like, we haven't sent you confirmations being shipped out to you. Or, like, it's not too far out from, it's not too close to the day you'd pick it up. You can have it changed. That'll just have to be something we do on our end. But just make sure you look out when you are ordering. It will give you an option. And obviously, if you just get it at the show in person, you obviously will just be selecting it there. And again, deck bundle, 2 decks, 1 of each. It won't be like 2 of 1 style deck. It will be 1 of each. If you want to get 2 of 1 style of deck, you'll just have to buy those separately. We can't do anything to that. The deck bundle is for 1 of each and 1 of each only. We will be also offering this with the future waves, and they'll feature the decks that are part of that wave as well. So just something to keep in mind. Most of this you're seeing is going to be consistent. They'll just have different things. But for now, they have the styles that we have and all that jazz. Now, the challenge series. I have nothing here, okay? Because I definitely didn't run out of time. That never happened. Okay? Right, so that acknowledgement out of the way. The challenge series. The challenge series, the way we want to work it out is we're going to do it based on seasons. So there will be seasonal tournaments that will line up with actual seasons. And they'll start off with qualifying tournaments. The champion, then challenge. But did it happen? Did what happen? Did what happen? I said too much stuff to just say, but did it happen? Oh, but it did. Got it. Nope, I understand what you mean now. Yeah, no. Disregard. Alright, so what I'm saying is it will line up with seasons, like actual, summer, spring, fall, whatever. There will be qualifier tournaments, at least 1, maybe 2. Just depends how big it is. Then there'll be the challenges, which then will build up to the seasonal championship, which will happen towards the end of the final month of the season. So just to give you a little example, if we ran a spring one, that'd be the qualifiers in March. Then end of March or early April, you'd start seeing the the challenges, and then towards the end of May, like just shooting out a day, May 24th would be the championship for that season. The season that will be different is whatever winds up being the last season. So on the 4th season, which would likely be winter in most cases, on the 4th season, there will be the seasonal championship, but that will happen earlier with no qualifiers. There'll just be the challenges. No qualifiers, just straight challenges. Then the seasonal will be pushed back, and then finally there'd be the year-end, basically, championship at that point. That is how we plan to structure it. Again, everything is subject to actual participation and all that stuff. So we'll see. That's just throwing out examples. That's how we have it planned so far. How exactly it will go is still up in the air. Right. Moving things back over to here. What I was alluding to earlier, our new thing that we have started called NewGem at Cons. It is hopefully pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to dive in a little bit more into it. So, starting in March, we've been contacting places that host card shows and events, stuff like that. And we are securing positions to be basically like one of the tables/vendors you would see at those card shows. And this is going to be a series of events that you will see us at. And of course, we'll be selling mostly NEOCATICS while we're out there. Because, hey, why not? So, NewGem at Cons. Again, they'll be starting in March 1st. There is an event the day of March 1st, starting at 9 a.m., happening near us up in Sanford. And then any other events we do will be posted as soon as we actually secure a position at them. It is a little bit harder to do because they're like, oh, hey, we're going to announce very far in advance our events happening, but oh no, you can't actually secure any tables or anything until like 2 or 3 weeks before. So it might be a little wonky. So we might say that we're targeting this event, but we don't actually have a position yet until they give us the actual table. For March 1st, we already have that. We've had that for a little bit of a while now. And that is going to be the start of our NewGem at Cons. And hopefully there will be another event that we're going to be doing as well. Still trying to get in contact with them. This stuff gets weird fast. So, again, March 1st, that's going to be that... Nope, bad. March 1st is going to be that Sanford card show starting at 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. We will be there the entire time. Practically obligated to be there the entire time. We might as well. There will be me and other staff. Yes, there's other staff. All the decks, all the things we just mentioned from the NEOCATICS product line, they will be available there in person at the same exact prices. The same $14 per deck and the $26 for the bundle. The same prices you would see online are the same prices that will be in person. Of course, minus the shipping, because if you actually try to buy it, it'll tell you, hey, you gotta pay $5 shipping. Obviously, you don't have to do that if you're doing it in person. Future events we're targeting, there's the March 21st to 22nd, the Orlando card show. Again, this is like to be determined because I've been bugging them for a little bit, and they're like, hey, we literally can't do anything just yet. So, nothing officially confirmed on that front. Also on here, I was thinking of putting it, but kind of held back, but we also want to try Collecticon Orlando as well, but that happens in May, and they're a little bit harder to get into, but we are definitely going to try to be taking a shot at trying to go into that, but that is another one that's just not confirmed. It's up in the air, and it also depends how our first two shows do as well. But yeah, if you want to mark the calendars, the days, we have March 1st confirmed, and then the 21st or the 22nd is it's a highly likely, but not confirmed. I'm just putting it out there. Don't be sad that we told you to mark down those 2 dates, and then something goes terribly wrong, and they're like, "Hey, we can't give you a table," and then it's just like, "Well, crap. What are we doing?" But yeah, that is the Gem at Con series. We will be posting any more events that we do try to go into. For March, it's likely just those 2 events. More would be nice, but some of these are really hard to get into, and we are trying our damned hardest. Believe me. There's another show I would have liked to have done this in March as well, but just didn't happen. Didn't happen. Other than that, if you had any questions about anything that just happened, Q&A is officially open. Let me make sure I open up Discord. And believe me, I was hoping to have more stuff, but things happened. Also, what in the world is this YouTube delay? Or stream delay, I guess. Weird. Just looking at both chats open. Gonna guess, if anything, I did a good job explaining things and there's no questions at this point. If nothing shows up in a few minutes. Alrighty. Fair enough. Fair enough, there's no questions. But I'm not gonna let you leave that easily. Because, of course, you should have it over to MeGem.store and pre-order now is what you should totally do. And if you have any questions, you can always click Mula. And maybe someone at support might answer your questions. I'll leave this up for a little bit. If there's any questions on that. Like I said, for anyone wanting to do in-person pickup, that again would be something you'd have to discuss extra. Because by default, it will tell you there's shipping. Alright, cool. Down with that.